Good morning friends and welcome to Sharekhan's pre-market action. First and foremost, we will have an update on the global markets. Yesterday the US markets closed on a negative note. Dow was down around 28 odd points on the back of the US consumer confidence data, which was unexpectedly lower, and also the tensions in the Hong Kong, which are still an overhang in the global markets, and that is what is causing negative sentiments. And we saw yesterday the Dow correcting. However, the good news is that the crude prices have fallen by around 2%, although there have been tensions in the Middle East, but the supply still remains robust, and because of which we have seen that the crude prices are still tending lower. The Asian markets currently are trading almost mixed to negative, and yesterday what we saw in the Indian markets, the RBI monetary policy, where the interest rates were kept unchanged, and probably going ahead the RBI governor might look at the data which might come out as far as the inflation is concerned for taking any further steps as far as the interest rates are concerned. However, yesterday we saw the flows negative as far as the FIs are concerned. The provision figure for the FI cash figure was negative to the tune of around 485 odd crores, and the BIs were positive to the tune of around 201 odd crores. However, in the FIO segment, the FIs are positive overall to the tune of around 2,000 odd crores. Going ahead, let's have a look at the overall view based on the derivative analysis.
Good morning friends, let's have a view on derivatives. The Indian benchmark indices ended the volatile ray of trade slightly in green as investors shrugged off RBI's neutral stance on key interest rates. And Nifty snapped its session at 7,999 below the mark of 8,000 level. In this period, we have seen that marginal long positions were built up by market players as open interest is increased by 1.52% from 1 crore 63 lakhs to 1 crore 66 lakhs. Approximately 5,000 contracts were added in Nifty futures, and Nifty price increased marginally by hardly 6 rupees. Cost of carry also increased by 1.34% from 5.18 to 5.25%, but Nifty futures premium decreased marginally from 35 points to 34 odd levels. On the options front, PCR is increased by 4.65% from 0.86 to 0.90, just clearly indicating that put option has seen good build-up than call option in yesterday's trade. India VIX was down by 2% from 13.39 to 13.15. In the options activity, 8,000, 8,100, 8,200 has seen good build-up. As of now, 8,200 call option still stands with highest number of shares in open interest. And on the put option front, 8,000, 7,900, and in yesterday's trade 7,700 also has seen good activity in open interest front, but currently 7,900 stands with highest number of shares in open interest. As we have seen that earlier 7,800 was highest build up in terms of open interest, but yesterday 7,900 has seen good build up in open interest terms. There is no security in ban period today. Yesterday, FIs were net buyers of 2,000 odd crores in future and option segment. They were net buyers of 232 crores in DEX futures. They were net buyers of 1,540 crores in DEX options. They were net buyers of 322 crores in stock futures, and they were net sellers of 23 crores in stock options. Our 5-day CWEP stands at 8,000. Lower range for the market would be 7,950, which might act as a strong support going forward, and higher range would be 8,100. Singapore Nifty is down by 10 points, which is at 7,978. So we may see a marginal flattish to negative start in Nifty futures today. That's it from derivatives. Thank you.
Let's have a look at some of the actionable ideas for today. First and foremost, we recommend to go long in Jet Airways on the back of the news that jet fuel prices were cut by 3% on the back of the lower crude prices in the international prices, and we recommend to go long in Jet Airways with a stop loss of 205.9 and target of around 215 to 218 today. Hero MotoCorp sales numbers were out for the month of September, and the sales were over 6 lakh units. And also the company has sold around 1,70,000 units in the first 6 days of the Navratri festive season, and that is what we recommend to go long in Hero MotoCorp with a stop loss of 2804 for target of 2890 and 3010. As I mentioned that the crude prices were down by around almost $2 yesterday. The Brent crude prices were down by $2.53 to close around 94.67. We recommend to go long in some of the oil marketing companies. First and foremost, long BPCL The stop loss is around 644 and target of around 672 and 680 today. And also we can go long on IOC with stop loss of 351 for target of 374 and 380. The short idea for today is JSW Steel, where the company has cut the flat product prices by 500 to 700 rupees per ton, and the long products prices were cut by around rupees 1000 per ton. So we recommend to go short in JSW Steel with a stop loss of 1180 for target of 1134 and 1120. Stock with positive bias for today, ICICI Bank and Tata Motors, and stock with negative bias is Reliance Infra. On the other news update, Hindalco has come out with a clarification regarding the cancellation of the approval of the SEZ of the company's aluminium projects in Odisha. The company has initiated setting up 2 aluminium projects, which is the Aditya Aluminium in Odisha and the Mahan Aluminium in Madhya Pradesh under the SEZ scheme. Subsequently, it was observed that establishing the projects under the domestic tariff area was more attractive for the company, and accordingly the company decided to exit the SEZ scheme and establish the projects under the DTA scheme. So the company has not obtained any benefit under the SEZ scheme, and hence there is no financial obligation on the company arising from the cancellation of the SEZ. Kingfisher Airlines some relief because the company has submitted an exchange to the copy of the press release, which is mentions that the company has secured a stay from the Honorable Calcutta High Court against the willful default decision of the United Bank of India. On the other news, ABB has won an order valued at 550 million rupees. Maruti has recalled 55,938 units of the old Dzire, 12,486 units of the old Swift, and 1,131 units of Ritz models manufactured between 8th March 2010 to 11th August 2013. The problem was noticed was based on the feedback monitoring and the internet checks. The August core sector data has risen to 5.8%, which is a very sentimentally positive for the markets today. And on the other news, IVRCL Infra has put 4,000 crores of assets on block in order to reduce its debt. That's it, friends, from the Sharekhan's pre-market action. Thanks and have a nice trading day.